Yeah, so sassai this time. So again, we're going to build it up through this little chapter. We're going to build it up, so we'll start static, we'll finish it on the move. And we're going to look in this little bit as well, how sometimes I'm not using this to throw, I'm using it to set up a front headlock, which will lead into another chapter. So going from my collar tie, static first. Again, inside. Now from here, I'm going to step to the outside of my partner with the same side hand as the inside tie. Okay, and we're going to treat this now uchikomi judo. It's just repetitions of the technique without throwing. Okay, so the collar tie hand is going to come to his tricep. I'm in this position. The collar tie comes to the tricep. The inside bicep tie comes to a deep underhook where I'm hugging his shoulder. Okay, and nice and relaxed. I go here and I just touch the front of his shin. Don't be booting your partner's shin. It's 20 reps in and you're not going to have a partner anymore. You want to be here, nice and relaxed. One, touch. And like we covered in that last koucha, you need to look where you're throwing. I need to be going one, look where I throw. Come out, back square, relax. Two, back square. Three, here. Four. So the key with all of this moving, on the move and your judo and your wrestling as well, is that your upper body's super relaxed. Okay, if you're very tense, if I'm fighting someone and they're very tense, every time he wants to attack, he's got to relax first. So when he relaxes, he's more or less telling me he's going to attack. So I can just disconnect every time, get my underhooks ready, and it makes it really easy for me to defend. There's nothing worse than someone grips up with you, and as strong as they might be, you can't even feel them. And then they start moving, and when they attack, you feel the power. But in between, it's really relaxed. And that's what we're trying to get with this drill. So I'm really relaxed here. And then I go, touch. Really relaxed, touch. So every time, I'm not kicking him, I'm just training that change of pace, using purely the rotation from my hips, and looking where I'm throwing. Now the next step to this is to get the reaction. Again, like we've said, you're not going to throw anyone good without building a reaction. So for a sassai, a classic situation that I need to get is my partner pushing back. So I'm going to pressure my partner. And if somebody pressures you here, you should never go backwards. Never go backwards, because as soon as you start going backwards, it just invites me to put more pressure on. So if someone's pressuring you, you should either circle or come back at them. Okay, so you're trying to turn them round or apply your own pressure. So what I'm going to do to encourage him to come this way, I'm going to pressure and then I'm going to step this way. And all I'm doing is encouraging Tommy to escape this way and turn me round so he can put pressure on me. So now as Tommy takes that bait and he turns this corner, come in here, sassai. And it's exactly how we've just done it. Deep underhook, collar tie to tricep, deep step, block the shin, and I'm pulling his tricep down to my far hip, here. So I'm going to apply the pressure. Tommy tries to escape, finish. Good position every time. Push, finish. Now if I do that on the move, it's exactly the same. I can make it look really crazy and move all different directions. But when it comes down to me throwing, it's the same drill. I apply pressure, get the reaction and finish. I'm just here, push, finish. Now, I'm not always going to throw with it, but what I can do is set it up for a front headlock. So you can see now quite clearly, every time I do the sassai, for that split second I break his posture. So he might have really good balance, and I haven't got that gi to drive him over like I would in judo. So all I'm going to do is switch my hips like I want to sassai, but I'm not going to commit. I come here too far to go back. So I'm just going to switch to get the reaction and come back to a headlock. So come here, I just show it, switch. And I'm back on here now, I'm on the chin trap. I've got my shoulder in that bone on the back of his neck, and I'm pulling his tricep out of line. So I'm not committing. I'm going here, one, And instead of grabbing his tricep this time, I'm pushing his head under my armpit. So I'm going one, push. Bring this leg back so he can't grab it. Once I've got the chin trapped, my shoulder's in the right position, and I'm pulling the elbow out of line, then I can get my strong stance back. Now, the last thing I'll do with a sassai is if someone's got me in a front headlock. If someone's got me in a front headlock here, from here now, my right hand, I'm going to grab this tricep, and then I'm going to step to the outside, and I'm going to try and grab his far hip with my left hand, my free hand, and I'm going to block this shin and turn that into a sassai. So I'm countering a front headlock with it as well. If he gets me in a headlock, I'm here, I'm controlling this arm. I step in, I go high with my head like I'm trying to suplex him this way. I grab his far hip, sassai. And from the other direction, just so you can see my hand, here, tricep, lock that in. A step, posture, simultaneous. I come with this here, and I block his shot.